Hello YouTube and welcome to the Veedverks Bandits series here at Iowa for the Circuit City 250 presented by Tampon. Green flag in the air, we're racing. We got a 29 lapper here in stage number 1. The 51 of Dan clears to the race lead. Miz under attack already from the 19 of Corey. Malika working the inside, and how about Spoob? They're into the top 5, working to the outside of the 21 of Dakfu. Diving to the inside goes Dakfu. Side by side amongst the top 6. Dan clears Miz. '98 of Prattman served his pass through penalty. What was the penalty for? So they're now opening up a little bit of a lead to the 4 of Miz. Miz under attack from Malenko now. I don't know anybody who can go down pit road and not lose a lap without speeding. Not here. Malik under attack from Dakfu. Here comes Dakfu to the inside looking for second. Miz up high, Malik in the middle, Dakfu down low. Dakfu's bringing Corey. Where did he come from? Malik around the outside trying to clear the 21. Here comes the 19 to pit road. Malenko does clear Dakfu into turn 1. Dakfu a great run through the entry and center, but Malenko's got a great run on exit. Dakfu moves up a lane. So Miz falls back to the 4th position. There's contact in the back. The 36 onto the apron. So Malenko still holding on to second over Dakfu. All this going on behind the 51 of Dan. Malenko rolling the outside, gets into the wall a little bit. 21 of Dakfu and trying to work to the inside. They make contact side by side down the front stretch. Now Dakfu's got to run. And now the 86 is going to interfere with this, going right through the middle, allowing Dakfu to clear. Maybe no. Malenko's still out there. And a lot of lap cars now getting involved. Malenko and Dakfu still going toe-to-toe for second. And now the race leaders are in dense lap traffic. In the midst of green flag pit stops, Malenko still fighting hard to the outside of Dakfu. They'll clear him. And the 51 of Dan still right in front of Malenko. The lap traffic with the fresh tires start to pull away a little bit. Up the inside goes the 13, I believe that's Bud. Malenko rolls to center, trying to get the run on the exit with the diamond. Here they come to pit road. They relinquish the lead to the 21 of Dakfu. The 21 of Dakfu continues to make laps here without pitting. Here comes the 4 of Miz, who did pit. The 51 beats out the 23 barely on pit exit. So they'll be racing on the pit exit. How many laps to go? We have 9 laps to go here for Dakfu. Dakfu still has yet to pit. Trying to stretch the distance. 9 laps to go here. If he is able to, he's gonna really mess up some people's races. And he thinks about coming to pit road. He does, question mark, sliding on the apron, slides back onto the track, back onto the apron. Not all the way on the track, but did get half the car back onto the track. Did comply. He complied, but just it was just very questionable if he was even coming to pit road. Sliding all over the place. No penalty on the 21. He did get down the pit road. Got to the apron, turn 3. Yeah, it was only right side tires, so I went back on the track. He takes only a splash of fuel. Or maybe 2 tires. And he'll be racing the 51 and the 23. So that did not work out into his favor. Unless he took tires. Of course he is. The 19's the leader with a huge lead. He did pit very early, so he can make it to the end. 6 laps to go. Down the entire length of the back stretch, you'll find Malenko and Dan. who they're still in the same order that they've been all race long. Five laps to go for Corey. Will Malenko ever find his way around the 51 car? These cars do look dead even. Malenko has not been able to find an advantage on Dan. Dan hasn't found any advantage to pull away from Malenko. Side by side down the front stretch, 4 laps to go. Malenko clears Dan for second. Dan looks back to the inside. Coming to 3 laps to go. 2 laps to go. Nobody corrected me the first time. The 19 of Corey leads, a lap and a half to go. Malenko and Dan are going toe-to-toe with a lap and a half to go. So Malenko now clear of Dan. 1 lap to go. So Corey's gonna win stage 1. Dan and Malenko. Malenko second, Dan third. Dakfu fourth. And Controller Hog able to get home in fifth. Cars towards the back of the pack ran out of fuel coming to the end of stage 1. So we're going to line these guys up double wide and we'll try it again. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. The 19 of Corey is going to lead us to the green, bearing he doesn't have any issues on his pit stop. And here we go. It'll be Corey and Malenko row 1, Dan and Controller row 2. Green flag in the air. We're racing at Iowa. Here we go for stage number 2. 26 hot ones here in the cornfields of Iowa. Here we go. Malenko and Dan are going to go side by side once again. And now Malenko's getting the slipstream from Corey, trying to get to the outside of Dan. Corey drops down to the inside. Around the outside goes Malenko. Clear Dan. Contact in the back. The 21 to the apron. Malenko now looking around the outside. Getting a huge run through the center and exit. He's going to be side by side with race leader Corey. Dan's following suit. To the race lead looks Malenko. Malenko clears Corey off of turn 4 and he will lead here in stage 2. Dan looks to duplicate the same move the 23 did. And will Corey. So the 23 and the 51 out-muscle the 19 of Corey. And here we go. The top 3 running 3 different lines through the center of 1 and 2. They are all over the back bumper of the 23. Here we go again, teasing a 3 wide for the race lead. A contact between the 51 and the 23. Dan now falls. The Malenko into the wall. Dan now into the clutches of the 19. Around the outside goes the 23 again. Side by side out of 4. Malenko with the advantage, trying to clear Dan. Dan files back in line, a little bit of lag. The 50. What? The 19 of Corey looks to the inside of Dan, trying to clear him off of turn 4. Couldn't get there. Dan now trying to roll the outside once again. There's a lot of great battling going on behind us, but this is for the battle for the race lead. Contact in the back, the 2 gets sent to the apron. Back up front, Dan still working the quarter panel Malenko. And now they've kind of pulled away from Corey. Corey's to pit road. Here comes Malenko. Malenko's not going to stay out there and get beat by the 19. The 4 following suit. Can the 4 finally get to pit road cleanly? He didn't spin! Miz made it to pit road. So the race leader now, the 51 of Dan. The 51 comes to pit road and relinquishes the race lead to the 0 of Devin. The 8 of Controller Hog in second pits. So here comes Malenko off of pit road. And Corey a huge lead. The 51 down and away. Where does he come in relation to everyone? Behind the 23, and I don't know how Corey pitched just 1 lap earlier than the 23 and gets a huge lead. Must have been my. Not on this game. Yeah, there's no 5 mile per hour buffer on this game. And how about that? The 74 is spoob. So is the 74 really leading? Wow. So Spooby trying to maybe make it? Trying to run her dry here in stage 2. How many laps to go? Be coming to 5 laps to go. Spooba has nearly 1/3 of a lap lead over Corey. Four to go. Contact up ahead of the 74. Three laps to go for the 74 Spoob. Malenko's catching Corey, but he won't have enough time. Spoob's got nearly the entire front stretch in length of a lead over Corey with 2 laps to go. He might just do it. And this is going to be the slowest last lap in the history of stage 2 here at Iowa. Here we go with Spoob. Spoob trying to crack every bit of throttle and gas out of that tank. But he's going to come off of turn 4, and Spoob is going to win stage 2 with fuel strategy. Corey will come home second. Malenko and Devin battling to the line. I think, is that Devin who got third? Devin with third, Malenko fourth. And 51 got fifth. What a wild end of stage 2 there. Spoob getting the nod to take us to green here in stage 3. So here we go. We're going to line them up again. Try this one last time tonight. We're going to go green for the final stage of the evening. Make sure you go to Veedverks.com and use promo code VCOS for discounts on CBD-based products and needs. This is going to be the longest stage of the evening. Should be about 63 hot ones. Green flag in here. We're racing. Spoob leads us to green. 63 laps to go. And Spoob is going to clear off of turn 2 as the race leader. Devin fighting hard in second now to the back bumper of the 74 car. Right up to the back bumper. He gets into the wall. He was pushing too hard through 4. Here comes Malico around the outside of the 0. Malico up in the second. Now working to the back bumper to 74. Up the track goes Spoob. Malico barely scrapes the wall. And Spooby into the wall. This may be it. He's going to give up the lead to Malico. He comes down on the 0. The 0 onto the apron, keeps it straight. Three and 4 wide in the pack. Spoob fighting hard to stay in second now. Contact behind him. Controller makes contact with, I believe, Dan. Miz slides up right in between Malico and Dan. Find his little cubby. Or Malico and Spoob. Or Spoob and Dan. Too many black race cars up here. So, Malico leads over Spoob, and a wreck in the back. Oh wait, the 2 car goes flipping. Caution on the speedway. And I think that was intentional what Spoob did to get to 3rd. Or did he get 3rd? So pit road is open here under our first caution of the day, I believe. So Malico leads us to pit road over Dan. Whoa, Corey coming in hot. And oh my goodness! It was the 23 to 19, the 51 to 74. That's a bunch of cars, literally. So we're gonna get one to go here. The 23 Malenko. Oh, that's the outside lane. And here comes Dan back to pit road. The 8 tried to come to pit road, but missed it. Yeah, it looks like controller wanted to pit there and forgot where pit road was. So we're gonna go green this time by the 23 Malenko on the front row. Chose the outside lane to restart. The 19 of Corey restarts second. Spoob and Freak row 2. And here we go. Back to racing here at Iowa. Green flag in the air. Malenko's going to lead us back to green with a great restart over Corey. Spoob on the outside. Corey and Spoob going toe-to-toe for second. Freak coming up to the back bumper of the 19. Up the track goes the 74. Coming down the track, he collects the 86. Oh, contact up front, Malenko into the wall! So now, Corey and Malenko going toe-to-toe. Oh, a lot of contact in the back. Miz hits Spoob as well. And then he hits him again! And around in the pack goes Miz. Caution on the speedway. Malenko leads. Pit road is open to the field. So Corey comes out as the race leader from pit road. Malenko is not happy. Which is rare because Malenko never really complains. One to go here. We're going green next time by. The 88 Controller Hog third. The 0 of Devin fourth. The 21 of Dakfu. How about him? Back into fifth. We'll be going green with 45 laps to go here. So here we go, we're lined up double wide and ready to go at Iowa. 45 laps to go here in the Circuit City 250. Green flag back into your control. Corey leads us back to green. Malco got a terrible restart. I mean, absolute trash of a restart. And Corey cleared the lead. Malco making a resurgence through the field. So Corey trying to defend against Controller and Malco. 3 wide for the race lead. Corey backs out of it. Yeah, but for the race lead just sounds better. So Malenko, after a terrible restart, surges back through the field and gets back to the race lead. Controller trying to roll that outside. Him and Malenko started to roll that outside first during the Gunman Truck Series race. And how about that 21 of Dakfu? Dakfu and Corey going toe to toe. Controller has a huge mistake in turn 2. Dakfu and Corey are gonna get right up to the back bumper of the 8. Have nowhere to go. Great job by Controller Hawk to try to stay out in front of these guys, but here comes Corey and Dakfu. They were gonna get around them eventually after that. Controller fighting hard on the outside. Corey clear. And how about this 08 of R.L. Barnett working his way into the top 5? Maybe even hunting for third. Looks to the inside of Controller. Almost went 3 wide with Controller and Dakfu. Now looking around, the outside is Barnett. Contact between Miz and Dan. 36 must have made contact with the 51. Contact the 08 into the wall. He was running 5th. I guess he's back to 6th. 3, maybe 4 wide back here in the pack. Up front, Corey has caught the 23. Corey to the inside of Malika, looking for the race lead. Corey on the inside clears Malika for the race lead. Malika looking to fight him back. Malika trying to roll to center better. Corey got a better exit. Malika peeks to the outside. Stays right on the back bumper to 19. And 86 goes around. No contact. Something must have gone wrong with the 23 car. The 20... Caution on the speedway. Something must have happened to the 23. He lost a lot of spots. Oh, last week the cause cars get the strike, but both cars went to the rear. So a little bit of fuel strategy may be being played into effect here at the end of the Circuit City 250 at Iowa. Pit stops underway here. The tower has called the 51 and the 2 was the 2 cars that caused that caution, but it's the 51 car taking most of the blame. No. The 19, the 21, the 23, the 0, and the 8, your top 5 out of pit road. And Back down pit road comes the 19, the 23 V8. All these people pitting, maybe trying to get that extra top off on fuel. Wow. Wow, a lot of people pitting here on the 1 to go. If they don't get caught up, they will not restart with the pack. And they cannot jump the restart either. So the 8 comes out with the 23 to 74. So here's our restart order. The 21's going to lead the 00. The 36 is third. The 13 is fourth. The 08, I don't know why he's peeling off the track. We're about to go green. And the 21's going to lead us to green. Green flag here. And only the top 4 stayed out one more lap, or stayed out in that 1 to go. So Taco now looking for second. He'll clear Devin. And the 08 will come out 1 lap down. Very questionable to pit on the restart like so. Dakfu now opening up a gap. Taco in second, trying to hold off the 0 of Devin. The 08 into the wall. Taco fighting hard with Devin. Devin looks around the outside. And something amiss on the 74. Have to pull off the racetrack. The 36 slid all the way up the track, puts the 8 into the wall. Lack of spatial awareness in that 36 car. Here comes the 23 up the inside. So Malico clears Taco for third. Corey up the inside looking for fourth. And Controller trying to follow suit for fifth. Bud for sixth. Corey working to the inside of Malico. Malico clears on the outside. Controller did get around Taco. Taco works to the inside of Controller. This is a battle for fifth. Taco slides up, allows the 13 of Butt to get to the inside. The battle for sixth now. The 2 of Dakfu continues to lead here over the 0 of Devin. How many laps to go? $15 laps to go here in Iowa. Dakfu leads over Devin. The 2 of Mafia comes out right in front of the 0. Malenko had a problem, maybe caught the apron in the center of 3 and 4, and Corey got to his back bumper. Side by side for third. These guys have been battling all day, Malenko and Corey have. With 13 laps to go here in Iowa. Coming to 12. Right. 12 to go. Fuel. Fuel becoming an issue for these drivers. The 0 cuts off the 19 of Corey. Big implications there as the 19 was battling the 23. Now Controller Hog gets into this mix. Oh, the 0's loose. The 36 puts the 8 into the wall again. And now Corey goes right on by Malenko. What is going on? Everybody's trying to save fuel. The 8 controller goes by Malenko now. Who can make it to the end? How many laps to go? 9 laps to go here at Iowa. Dakfu continues to lead over Corey. Trying to open up his gap now. So Dakfu leads Corey, Controller, Malenko. And nobody knows if they can make it. Saving fuel. Not working out into everybody's favor. Now Dan, I believe Dan's in 5th here, working Malenko for 4th. This one's gonna be interesting. 6 to go. Five laps to go here in Iowa. Who can make it to the end? Four laps to go and Dakfu leads. Corey second, Controller third. Dan fourth. Leave Malenko fifth, Bud sixth. Bud goes by for fifth. 3 to go. Here comes Corey to the inside of Dakfu. Corey clears Dakfu. I believe this is 2 laps to go. Can Corey make it? I believe the 21's out, or he's really saving. The 51 of Dan goes to second. Controller hog the third. 1 lap to go for Corey. Can Corey make it back around? Corey into turn 3 and 4. Even if he can't make it, he can coast from here. And this is going to be a snail race to the line. Corey wins, Dan second. Oh no, correct off of turn 4. Everyone's out of fuel. Malenko crashes into Devin after the start finish. What was even the order on that one? Corey and Dan 1-2, and who finished from there? Dakfu got third, Bud fourth, Malenko fifth. Somebody save the results for Spoob. Somebody's. All right, so I'll need I need Corey, Dan, and Dakfu to chill for some post-race interviews. Everybody else, go ahead and clear the mics. Corey, Dan, Dakfu, let me know when you 3 are set up for to share your voice to the broadcast. All right. All right. No. I turn off the party audio for my end, and then I turn it back on for this. You're all good. You don't know, sometimes people don't want their voice being put out online. That's understandable. So they have their voice not allowed to be shared, except in interviews. All right, so Corey, Dakfu, Dan, you're all good. All right, so we're joined by third place finisher Dakfu. What was that last stint to you? And it sounded like saving fuel wasn't working out for you, or?
Nah, man, it was stressful because there's a lot of fast cars out there, and people pitted with 1 to go, and I should have jumped upon that, but I didn't. So I was trying to save even more fuel than some, and I was able to do it, but it cost me the lead. Maybe things could have been different, who knows? But it was a good race.
It's a good hard-fought race. This race had a little bit more cautions than the truck race. You were fast in both, obviously. What do you think was the main difference maybe between these gunman trucks and these Bandits series races here at Iowa?
Repeat the question, I'm sorry.
um, I said it looks like there's more cautions in this race than the truck race, and also you were fast in both of them. But what do you think was the what was maybe a difference between the Gunman Truck Series and the Bandits races here tonight at Iowa?
Nah, I felt like it was the same. We just had a bunch of close, fast racing. The track position counted. Whoever was up front had a better chance of leaving the pack. So it was good to try to be up front. But other than that, it was good racing.
Did you incorporate the outside lane to your race tonight, or were you a
Uh,
bottom
I,
feeder?
I was a bottom feeder. The car handled a lot better than the truck did on the top, and it seemed to be working for a lot of people. So I tried it out, and it worked fairly well.
All right. Well, congratulations on the third place finish. I guess you're lucky to still even finish third, but
Yeah.
yep, congratulations.
Thank you.
Now we're joined by second place finisher Dan. You were a coming on that last stint. How was fuel saving for you?
Well, I pitted for with one to go and then saved for the first 5 laps, 5, 6 laps, and then I was like, well, I know I have enough to make it, so let's start driving through them. Everybody else was slowing down, and I was keeping my momentum.
Did you end up like saving the fuel very early in the stint, and you just were able to go from the end, or did you even have to save fuel? Or
I had to save a lap. Like, after we all came off the pit road, I'm pretty sure we all had to save at least one lap. And I saved it early enough in the stint so I could just push late. And I tried. I just couldn't catch him. Corey was definitely in the class of the field.
so my next question was gonna be, was there anything different you could have done to get to Corey?
Nope, not at all. He was definitely way out there, and he pushed a little earlier than I did, and he got up front, and then he just relaxed, saved a little bit, and then he got going again, and I was way too far back to challenge with him.
Um, did you think you had a car to win tonight?
The After the first stage, yes. After second stage, no. I knew
Yeah,
I was in trouble with how fast Malco and Corey got. I was like, yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble now.
I was gonna say you and Malico are pretty even at the start of the race, and Malico was able to contend with Corey at points, and so I thought you'd be in that mix. And you did finish second, but interesting to see that you didn't think you had a car capable of beating Corey.
I
Um,
definitely didn't.
Congratulations on the second place finish. Good luck to you in the cup race tomorrow. Um,
But
yeah.
thank you, and good job upstairs. It was
Th-
good listening to you.
Thank you, thank you. And now we're joined by race winner of the Circuit City 250, presented by Tamron. Driver number 19, Corey. How does it feel, bud?
Finally glad that's over with.
I feel like I gotta start getting into a habit of talking to you after these things again. Had a little streak going last season, huh?
Yeah, I don't think we'll get that far, but it was nice.
That's all right. But you're putting up a good fight in every race you do enter. And no different than today. Tell me about your race before you even talk about that last stint of saving fuel.
The race was alright. I didn't have a good car. I had to keep working on it and running the bottom, staying to my own race down there. Everybody else seemed like they wanted to run the top, so it made it easy on me.
Um, so were you when the caution came out? Were you committed on like what lap you were gonna pit to give yourself the best chance on fuel, no matter what, or were you just when it was one to go, like I need as much fuel as I can get, so I'm pitting?
Yeah, I pitted with one to go there just to change the tires. The fuel I wasn't really worried about, but I was having a right rear problem all race.
Wow, you had me there. I thought it was just for fuel, but tires was of your concern. I guess that does explain why you came out a little bit deeper in the field after the pit stops. Um, what was your plan to saving there in the final stint of the race?
Just keeping the momentum going on the bottom. That's really all I did. I didn't have to save much. I just wanted to keep that right rear good. so I backed it off, ran at a little slower pace, stayed out of everybody's way.
At what point did you know, or did you think you were gonna get up there to the front and win this race? I mean, you didn't even get up to the lead until 2 laps ago, I believe.
Yeah, I figured with about 10 to go, I had a pretty good chance of it. I just didn't want to over push it and spin out or load a tire, so I rode until I got in front of the 21 and then I took off.
All right, man. Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Good luck to you tomorrow in the Outlaws race.
Thank you and good job as always.
Thank you. So another fun one here to the end of the Circuit City 250 at Iowa Speedway. We had a nice fuel mileage sprint to the finish, or crawl to the finish, or coast to the finish, or roll to the finish. There was cars at all different speeds at the start finish line at the end of this one. Nonetheless, we had 14 drivers take the green flag, and everybody gave it their hardest to win tonight. It was a fun one, 125 laps in the cornfields of Iowa. And join us tomorrow night for the Outlaw Series, taking on the 7/8 mile in Iowa. So until next time, or until tomorrow, I'm Mr. Aaron, and I will see y'all.